Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live. If you only knew what happens before these recordings start, but I'm here with Brad Braddis at Stingery, and we're actually going to talk fresh seafood, free sunsets, and from this last weekend, Memorial Day weekend, it was awesome live music on the dock of the bay.
Yeah, it was great to have, the shows going on out back. Those are special event times. Most of all of our music is downstairs indoors. You can always count on the weather inside versus outside.
Right.
But the shows came off without a hitch. It was a lot of fun. Roger Prager coming in on Thursday, getting us kicked off. And then, man, what a great bookend with Catalina Wine Mixer. I don't know if I've seen that many people dancing at one time here.
Oh, my gosh. This is mine.
There we go. And
Brad asked me what I wanted to eat, and this is one of my favorites.
And in true typical fashion, David says, well, what would you like for me to have? And I tell him, and he says, no, I don't want that. And so here we are with a three-way combo with some
I'm going to show this
locally sourced shrimp. Those either came from JB Seafood here on the peninsula or Fisherman's Reef out of Beaumont. I believe their packing plant is in Port Arthur. And I'm having some pecan-crusted snapper that we got from Katie Seafood here on the island next to us. But anyway, that's all of our seafood is sourced locally. So if you get here and we don't have blue crabs, it's because we didn't catch any in that bay system. So that's one thing we remain proud of. We're going to bring you a good fresh product, locally sourced. One thing about Bolivar, we've been here and we're going to be here. Stingery is not going anywhere. We have people come all the time. Hey, I heard you're selling the place. Probably not.
How many rumors
not gonna happen?
Have I heard? Hey man, I heard Brad's selling. Trust me, he'll let me know if he's gonna sell. He's not going anywhere.
And everybody that knows me knows that everything's for sale except that blonde-haired, blue-eyed little girl. So Emily is not for sale.
That pecan-crusted snapper, you can also get it with catfish or on your. You catch them.
You hook them, we cook them.
We cook them. You can get it grilled. You can get it. I know I've come in here and we had a smorgasbord. The one time I caught fish, of course, pecan-crusted trout. We had grilled and I think fried or something. And I'll tell you what, you can't beat it.
Aren't you glad I talked you out of that job?
Yeah. Now
fishing's tough.
Now I'm still doing media stuff, but.
You can always catch your limit here, though.
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry, and I can catch my crabs, tuna.
Don't have to pay for fuel.
Where can you go in the bay and get fresh seared tuna than right here?
It's tough.
Now, what's really tough is getting that fillet that's hand-cut the day before, but it's grilled to perfection. I tell you what, usually when you go to a seafood restaurant, there's certain things you don't eat. You don't eat steak at seafood, and you don't eat seafood at a steak. But here, I will put that ribeye and that filet up against any steak anywhere.
I will too. If you show up and you don't like that cut of red meat you get here at Stingery Restaurant, you let me know, I'll buy it. And you can't eat the whole thing and tell me it was terrible. But,
how many people have said,
guys,
how y'all doing? How many times have you had people come in and they eat the whole plate? Man, that wasn't any good. I want a refund.
Terrible.
Yeah, okay.
You have to leave something to complain about. Just at least something to complain about. But anyway, again, kicking off summer, it was freaking great. Great weather, great people, great customers, great entertainment. The wait wasn't all that long. I think we had an hour and 45-minute wait at one time. A bunch of big parties came in, but beyond that, overall, for Stingery, it was a great weekend. And I think for our customers, the feedback that I've received at this point is absolutely
I know the
terrific.
Catalina Wine Group, they loved it.
Yep.
Let's talk real quick about the music you've got lined up because you've got some great Texas music lined up for this year.
We try to have great music in general. We do have some, Texas artists that are here, and that's kind of, again, you're in the local feel. We try to keep it, around, but we scatter some folks in. We have one of my favorites coming in this weekend, Saturday, Adam Hood, not a Texas boy, does really good in the Texas scene. The Alabama fellow, works with Miranda Lambert quite a bit. Had a great show, Whitewater Amphitheater last week with Adam and Miranda. It was fun to watch those guys. Adam had his first Grand Ole Opry debut I think it was last summer. So anyway, wonderful dude, great entertainer. I'm glad to have him here.
When you can see someone that plays at the Grand Ole Opry
on the Stingery Music Stage?
On the Stingery Music Stage, that tells you something. And the best part is it's free.
Well, and he's not the first one either.
No.
You know, we've had many, Jason Eady, we've had many. Roger Krager playing last week, and had his debut last year. So a lot of good music comes through here. You know, again, scattered with some of our local favorites, the lineup from Galveston. You know, they're here once a month, but we do Matt Castillo and the Broken Spokes out of Houston coming in. I believe that's in a couple of weeks. Broken Spokes is always a good show. So yeah, scattered about. And one thing that we try to make sure that we're working with other places on the peninsula that we don't want you to have to watch the same thing over and over again. So we try to bring you fresh new stuff. Or perennial favorites, you know, that are going to be here. And again, then you just have those bands like the lineup that you just can't get enough of. They're good every stinking time, and you're going to sing the words to every song.
Yeah. So for more information on Stingery Restaurant, make sure you visit their website at www.stingery.com. We also have their live music calendar up on their website so you can see exactly who's playing where and when. Make sure you check back often because every once in a while a band may change or something, and we keep it updated there. So, Brad, let's dive into this food before it gets cold. I'm David with Bolivar Live at Stingery Restaurant. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.
Thank you.